Hey, good morning. I think it's in the 20s right now. It's beautiful outside. I think it's going to be in the 40s today. So I am super excited about that. And I wanted to get outside to do a video since I'm sure anybody that's been watching is tired of seeing the inside of my bedroom. And quite honestly, I am tired of seeing it as well. I need some vitamin D from the sun. So today is a weight loss Wednesday. Of course, it's actually Tuesday because I work Wednesday, so I'm not going to be uploading any videos after working 12 hours. I might be that good one day, but I'm definitely not right now. So weight loss Wednesday on Tuesday. And again, not so much about the weight loss, although that is a way that I am trying to gauge, but it's more about my health journey. So, health journey. Well, the problem with having your husband or your husband watching your YouTube videos is that he starts to call you out on some of the things that you said. Like last week I said that I was really going to cut back on peanut butter. And he really wasn't doing that. And I was already starting to feel like I was hitting a rut, even though it's only been like 3 weeks. I was feeling like I was in a rut, and I just wasn't gaining any traction. So I started kind of investigating some things on YouTube about intermittent fasting. I've been interested in intermittent fasting. I was talking to someone at work. He was telling me that's what he does, and we were having lots of conversations about it, and it just kind of piqued my interest. But I'm gonna be honest, I've never been one for fasting, even for spiritual purposes. I have such a strong attachment to food, and this is awful, and I know it's awful, but it's going to be out there. I have just such a strong attachment to food that I just really didn't think I could give it up for any period of time. I have fasted things that I enjoy in the past, like I have been successful at fasting Diet Mountain Dew, but not for a really extended period of time. I also did the Daniel fast, and I think I lasted 2 weeks before I was like a mess. And I know it's ridiculous, and other people don't have this struggle, but if you have this struggle, then you understand. So I've never been good at fasting. There was one time in my life that I fasted not really on purpose, but because of mental angst. I'm not going to go into detail about the mental angst, but for 2 weeks, I didn't really eat very much. At that time, I was not drinking diet. I was just drinking Mountain Dew. And I didn't eat very much because every time I ate, I felt ill. So probably for about a 2-week period, I didn't really eat, and I lost about 15 pounds. Now, I am not at all saying that that's healthy, because it's not. I don't believe that that's healthy. But then it also got me thinking about Jesus, which, Lord knows, I am not Jesus. I'm trying to be like him, but I am not at all Jesus. But Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Now, obviously he's God, but he was human, and he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. And I got to thinking again about people around the world who don't have food readily available to them like we do in the United States. And I thought how often they must fast. And then it got me thinking about all the extra that I have on my body and how and why the extra gets there and this and that and the other. Well, obviously the extra gets there because we eat too many calories and our body stores it. Well, why does our body store extra fat? Well, I think originally probably the design is you store extra fat because then you can use it later on in life when you go through lean times where food is not readily available. And, you know, I don't believe in evolution and that kind of thing, and the whole caveman mentality. I don't get into all of that because I believe in what the Bible says, but, you know, common sense tells me that your body stores the extra fat so that you can use it later on when food is not available. And it's kind of like being pregnant. You know, when you're pregnant and you're sick all the time, and there are people who are just sick all the time, your baby comes out perfectly healthy and nourished. Your body takes all that from you and gives it to your baby so that your baby will be nourished. So it really got me to thinking that fasting is not necessarily a bad thing to get rid of your extra. I have plenty of extra. I have extra on my face that I'm looking at right now. I have extra in my arms and my legs and multiple other places that I'm not really going to talk about today. But, you know, when you start to mention fasting and not eating, people are automatically up in arms. Oh, that's not healthy. Oh, you have to eat 3 meals a day. Oh, you have to eat 6 meals a day. But then you've got other people saying that, no, you don't have to eat so frequently. Good things happen when you're not eating because your body's energy is directed in other areas, repairing and this and that and the other. Now, I can't tell you too much about the science behind all of that, but I am willing to do a little experiment. And I'm going to try it. My husband egged me on, and he said that I would not be able to fast. Well, that kind of ticked me off because I can do within reason what I set my mind to do, and I do not like being told that I can't do something. So he's got a little bet going on with me. If I can do this for a week, he's going to buy me a curling iron. I know that's really silly, but I'm trying to not buy things for myself this year. As a way to save money. And, you know, I was very loosely doing the no spend year. I never really wrote out any rules for myself, so it's been kind of loosey-goosey, which is probably not a good thing. But so it's on. He told me I can't do it, and really I know that he's just using reverse psychology on me. But so yesterday was my first full day of fasting, and it's probably not necessarily fasting in the absolute traditional sense, because I am a Diet Mountain Dew addict, and I drink a lot of caffeine. So, and really just coffee drinking is a part of my routine, and it's a habit. So I decided, after listening to another YouTuber, that he drinks whipping cream in his coffee every morning. I thought, well, I'll do that. I'll drink a cup of coffee with Splenda and whipping cream in the morning, and then I will drink another cup of coffee at lunch, and then I won't feel so deprived that I'm missing those meals. And then last night, my husband cooked dinner, and we had essentially chicken with vegetables. Now, that probably was not enough calories in one meal. Honestly, my hunger was very easy to control all day long until I ate. And when I ate, initially I felt full, but then right after I ate, I was starving. But I had already made my mind up that I wasn't eating anything other than what was in that meal. And so I didn't. But it was chicken, cauliflower, sauteed green beans, and then the chicken had like salsa on it. So in retrospect, I know that that really did not have enough calories, and I'm probably going to need to beef up that meal. Or at some point, it's just going to cause me to binge, and I don't want to do that. Something else with this method that I heard people talking about, it really helped them heal their food addiction. You know, I hate to say that I have a food addiction, but all the years of dieting, pretty much since I was 11 years old, all the years of dieting have made me obsessive about what I put into my body. Like, is this bad? Is this good? Like, I could never eat a dessert without feeling bad about myself, even if I was at a healthy weight. And I went through so many years of restricting everything, followed by years of letting myself eat everything. And It's just not working for me. So if this is something that would work for me, I am all about experimenting. So this is a week of experimentation. I'm not saying that this is going to last forever. If it works and I stay on it, is it sustainable? I mean, those are questions that I have to ask because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for sustainable weight loss. And I have a feeling like my father's probably one of the only people that watches my channel right underneath Tractor Tim, because my dad loves Tractor Tim. I've never watched any of his YouTube videos, but I think I might have to go check them out. But you guys pray for me, because I'm pretty sure I need some prayer. I really do want to be successful, and I really do want to just be rid of this issue. I feel like it probably will always be something I struggle with. We all have struggles, and this is one of my biggest struggles. And again, this is something before now that I've never really talked about in a public forum. So that part's kind of terrifying as well. So I think that's it for this week's Weight Loss Wednesday. I did lose half a pound. And I didn't talk about the fact that I ate pizza. I decided that before this fast I was going to eat pizza. So I did eat some pizza, and it was absolutely wonderful. And after I ate it, I didn't regret it one bit. I hadn't eaten pizza in, 3 weeks or something like that, and it was wonderful. So the things that I still need to work on are things that I still need to work on. I still need to work on drinking more water. I actually had no Diet Mountain Dew today, and I thought that I would do that as part of this trial as well. I'm fasting Diet Mountain Dew as well, because with me, I think it's all or nothing. If I have none, it's easier for me to control than if I have some, because then I just go off the deep end. And that's the kind of behavior I'm trying to change. So, thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow this journey.